Shancy had a problem. I had this nondescript sun. Well, gang, it's been some time since that video, probably over 6 months, because today I had my 6-month follow-up appointment with my dermatologist. And everything has healed really well since the removal and the surgeries, and I've done videos on that. But I got some information today that I wanted to share. So today we removed 3 moles that were really dark, very similar coloring to the melanoma on my back. And what she was saying is, she's like, I'm looking for something that's standing out, because I have lots of beauty marks and speckles and spots, and moles and all kinds of things. But yeah, so those dark ones, they gotta go. So I'm gonna get my biopsy results. I'm imagining it's pretty quick. It's like, I want to say it's less than a week. So I mean, I'll let you guys know, but at the same time, fuck, if it comes out as melanoma, like, excuse my language, like it's a whirlwind. At this appointment, I had a chance to ask her a bit more questions about PET scans and lymph node removal, because actually, thanks to you guys and your comments, I got to learn a little bit more about like what would be the next step. So apparently getting a lymph node biopsy is very hard on the system, and it's something that they do, like, if your melanoma is deeper than 0.8 millimeters. Mine was 0.5, so we caught it very early. But yeah, because some people had that question, so she confirmed, like, this is Canadian healthcare, by the way. Anything that is deeper than 0.8, that's when they would look at lymph node kind of intervention. And even removing a lymph node, it's very hard on your body. But she said, I'm not there yet. That being said, there's also a case or something where you need 3 confirmed cases of melanoma on yourself or in your family. And if you do have those 3 confirmed cases, then you can get a blood test, and it's done through the genetic lab at CHIO, and that will you can just confirm whether you have melanoma, because it can be hereditary. So I am asking some family members, one which I know had skin cancer, I just didn't know what type. But since I did have this one on my back, the one on my arm came back as it's severely dysplastic nevus melanoma something. So it could technically count as that. Anyways, long story short, hopefully nothing else comes back, but I think I'm going to push for this genetic test. I think it's worth it. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was a PET scan, because some people talked about a PET scan in my comments as well. So again, in Canada, we don't get we don't buy these scans willy-nilly. And to qualify for it, she said I would have to, it's like the next step after the lymph node. So if the lymph node was, or if it was severe enough and kind of confirmed through the lymph node, then that's when you get the PET scan. And so it's like everything has like an aggressive step to it. So you wouldn't just get a PET scan. She said my case is too, it's like not severe enough. But that being said, like, Canadian healthcare is not necessarily preventative. It's more like urgency. So I think all of that lies like in our hands. You can have preventative healthcare, but you really have to champion for yourself. And I think that's kind of like what I'm going through right now. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know. I mean, I'm not an expert in this. Like, I'm just going through it. And to be honest, like, it's really hard to hear other people's stories, but sharing information between one another, I think, is extremely valuable. And I know that I've kind of encouraged a lot of you guys to get yourself checked. Again, it's creating a burden on the system, but you can't tell me that like stage 3-4 cancer isn't a burden on the system. Like, couple biopsies, couple removals is way easier than aggressive and pretty scary treatments. So take care of yourself. Use your sunscreen. I'm gonna have to like teach myself how to be a good girly this summer, because I love being outside and I love the sun. But yeah, things are gonna have to change. Anyways, I hope that you guys are well. Have a beautiful St. Paddy's Day, and I'm just relying on the luck of the Irish so that my biopsies come out negative.